All right, I have an update on the dude that made a $1.2 million bet on Donald Trump's DJT stock and who basically lost it all. His wife actually just posted on Reddit and said, I, 31 female, just found out my husband, 34, lost $600,000 in a Donald Trump stock. How can I get him to stop before he loses everything? And before I finish reading this entire post, because there's some good stuff in there. Is this supposed to be sad or funny? I can't tell anymore. Now it just seems kind of sad. But I want to update you guys on where he is and how we got here. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you subscribe, comment some blue hearts, just to run you down the history. 6 days ago, this guy said, $1.2 million DJT inauguration. YOLO, I am your messiah. He's basically saying you only live once. I'm going to put a bunch of money in because he expected the Trump inauguration ceremony to pump the Donald Trump stock. Now, I get where he was going with it, but it's just a dumb theory. You don't put $1 million on something for that. You don't put any money on a Donald Trump stock, especially not options. That is not financial advice. I'm just saying I would never do that. He then posted, this Reddit is pathetic. Why is there so much fear about the Donald Trump stock? He said, to the moon, we're going to the moon. He said in this, word for word, he said, Trump is the most powerful man in the world. All eyes will be on him on Monday. This has to rocket on Tuesday. There's always a halo around incoming presidents. Dude, it's not a halo around Trump. He's got literal devil horns sticking out, but I digress. He then said, I'm a pathetic loser, full of hope. He then said, this is not a good sign. I'm scared. You slowly see him realize this is not a good sign for my $1.2 million DJT calls. He then posts on Ask Reddit, what would you do after losing all your money on gambling? Someone said, brother, I sure hope you're not posting this because if you're 1.2 million invested in DJT calls. He then posted a video of himself during market open where you can see it drop 300K. Then it goes to 370K, 400K. He loses in the course of a few minutes. And remember, options, when you're doing calls and puts, it is basically like gambling on the direction of a stock, and there's a time limit. So you're straight up gambling, to be honest. He then said, I am still holding, and I will make all of my grandpa's money back. He then posted in the problem gambling subreddit and said, I do not have a problem gambling. You know you're always in a good position in life when you're reassuring the people around you that you don't have a problem. Now, 2 days ago, he posted, I'm going to lose everything in DJT. And he posted minus $700,000. And this was about the time when his wife made the post as well. We'll get to the wife's post, don't worry. You could see it slowly going down. Then he said, I've lost 700K. What the fuck do I do? Then he said in legal advice, I've lost 700K and my wife wants to divorce me. Can she come after me for the losses? I believe that's where we left off in the last video. And then he said, F it, I'm done. I've reached enlightenment. Then he said, it keeps getting worse. Another 200K down the drain. Dude, at some point you have to cut your losses. He then said, true honor lies in unwavering dedication, regardless of the outcome, according to the Bushido Code. And he put that in r/Japan. This guy is having an absolute meltdown. And then today, he posted this. I lost 800K. I'd rather lose it all than donate to charity. And buddy, that's why your wife is about to leave you. She then posted, I just found out my husband lost 600K in a Donald Trump stock. How can I get him to stop before he loses everything? And this is where it gets kind of sad because I do seem to have a family. He said, I don't know what exactly he did, but he took his grandfather's inheritance, around $1 million, and put it all into Trump's stock. He showed me today, half of it is gone. I don't even understand how that's possible. I'm so broken and I feel terrible for him. The money was supposed to grow and send our 3 kids to college, along with accelerate our path to retirement. We both have low-ish paying jobs, around $50K a year for me and $65K for him. I'd say that's about average. We have a used minivan and rent our apartment. The worst part is that he borrowed an additional $200K into Trump's stock, so as it stands, he only has $400K left. I am begging him to cut his losses, but he's determined to see it through until at least March, he said. He keeps telling foreign adversaries and special interests are going to bribe Trump through DJT and thus increase the stock price. I think he's an effing moron. Is there anything I can do to make him stop. Update. They said, my post was removed and I'm feeling lost and losing all hope. I made a separate bank account. Another update. Wow. Me and my children are safe in a hotel. My husband won't talk to me and refuses to speak to me unless I agree with him that this is a good idea. People pointed out to me that his total loss increased to $700K today. I've accepted that he doesn't see me as a partner who can make decisions with him. I'm taking off tomorrow to speak to a divorce attorney. I'm aware of his posts on Wall Street Bets. He refuses to talk to me, but he's happy to speak to his fans. And let's read some of the comments, some of the advice that she got, because what an absolute mess. This person says, he's refusing to cut his losses. You said it yourself. You cannot make him stop as he is committed to this decision. All you can do is decide if you are going to cut your losses and stay in the marriage with someone who, one, makes choices like this, and two, doubles down after he F's up. Like, for real, if I was someone who threw out financial stability this casually, I'd dip. And then someone said, if my husband spent that amount of money at once without consulting me at first, I would absolutely start discussing divorce. And that's rational. What do you guys think? Like, if somebody in your life did this, they clearly have a problem. And it's sort of the fallacy where the sunken cost fallacy is what I was looking for, where you've sunk so much cost, so much time that you feel like you have to keep going. It's like when you're an hour into a movie and it's pretty bad, but you just want to finish it because you've already invested an hour of your time. That's how he feels. And he keeps doubling down and taking more money out. Someone said, ha ha ha, he filmed himself with the bag over his head this morning. I watched that video earlier. I mean this in the nicest way possible. He is a deeply stupid man. Go find someone with an education. It's absolutely insane. Divorce the idiot before he completely bankrupts you. Someone said, ha ha ha, that's all. And I mean, why does a president, first of all, need his own stock, but also, why does he need his own crypto Trump coin? Why does his wife need a Trump coin? The part that pisses me off is that Republicans gaslit us for years and said that Obama was a scammer because Obama made like $50,000 off of some public appearance one time. And Obama wrote a book that probably made him a few $100,000. And apparently that makes Obama some heartless grifter who's using the presidency for his own gain. Yet Trump can increase his net worth over the course of 48 hours by billions and billions of dollars by pumping up a Trump crypto coin and also pumping up a Melania crypto coin with no actual value other than speculative wealth. And all of a sudden, somehow, that's not grifting. That is not scamming your fans. I'd rather listen to Obama speak for 30 minutes and have him make $50K off of that than to put any of my money into the Trump coin ever. Again, not financial advice. That's just what I wouldn't do. Someone said, divorce the dipshit and save what you can. He just threw away your entire future on an embezzlement scheme that Donald Trump, of all people, is hosting. Someone said, what is a Trump stock? And then someone replied, right? Fake post. Honestly, the losses sound pretty good for a Trump investment, just saying. Obviously, they're joking because any other Trump investment would absolutely lose you money. And there is a Trump stock. It is directly tied to his Truth Social app. So that is what he invested in. It wasn't the Trump coin, it was the Trump stock, but he gambled on it with options. Someone said, divorce your dumb MAGA husband while you still have the legal right to do so. Yikes. I'll leave it at that. Drop a like, subscribe. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.